The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
Right. Hey, neighbors.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi there. Hi, neighbors.
Hey, we gotta think about these T-shirts that have QR codes on them. And then when you're wearing the shirt, people are supposed to go to the QR code on the shirt.
I guess, if you're promoting, like, you got a small business, I guess it could work.
Well, I
don't love a QR code.
I just saw a video of a college classroom, and it said that we reported our professor for wearing a MAGA hat to class, and the next day he did this, and so it shows the professor walking in the door and throwing down his bag and then turning his back to write up on the whiteboard. And his T-shirt had an American flag that was vertical.
Okay.
And the blue field that is supposed to be the stars was a QR code. And then the kids scanned the QR code and it started playing YMCA.
Like the Trump song?
Yeah. I think that's pretty fun.
Wait,
They were like, he's not supposed to do, hey, you're not supposed to do that in class. They're all just so shocked. They're so triggered.
it plays the YMCA, like the real song.
Yeah, because Trump plays that at all of his campaign rallies and stuff, and then he does this silly Trump dance to it. It's become so popular.
Okay.
So now whenever you hear YMCA, you're not supposed to think gay. You're supposed to think Trump. Because, that was the gay anthem for years and years and years.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because they were gay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And they dressed, for the video.
Yeah, well, yeah, they always had their, village people always had their gimmick. There was a cop and a police chief and a cowboy and, all of.
Were they all
an Indian chief.
Were they
cop
all,
and an Indian chief.
Were they all gay?
Yeah.
Oh, they were. I didn't know that either.
Pretty sure. But I don't know that they was gay with one another.
Right.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they was gay.
Are they still around?
Yeah. They played at Trump rally.
Oh, did they really?
Uh-huh.
No way.
Yeah, not all of the members.
Okay.
But I think the cop, the main singer guy was.
How old are they now?
They got to be in their 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never. I don't know that I even. I've probably tried to do the YMCA dance, but I don't know that I ever got it right. That C is hard.
Is it?
It's hard
tough?
Yeah.
It's hard to bend over that.
Never know which way I'm going,
right.
which way do you go.
Am I bending in the way they're reading it? Am I supposed to,
You just
because
follow
the
everybody
Y is anyway.
That's easy.
And the M,
Yeah.
you look at that straight on. But then the C, which way are you
C's
going to
to
go?
the
Are we going-
left.
Are we going this? Are we going that? Are we going?
else. Yeah, I don't know.
It's to the left.
Yeah.
It's to the left. Okay, for everybody else. So
Because the loser sign where you just hold up the L with your index finger and your thumb. Well,
Loser.
that's also the sign for the L in LSU. And then you'll see people who hold it up with the wrong hand, the wrong way. It doesn't make sense.
You always do your right hand, right?
With the shape of an L on your forehead.
loser.
And then but really, there's no way to look masculine while doing the YMCA.
No.
You can't, when you're making letters like a cheerleader, give me a Y.
Yeah. I think it's crazy that guys are holding pom-poms at football games. I don't think you can look masculine doing that.
Guys in the stands are doing it?
At Alabama games. Everybody's got one. I'm like, I can't.
Like on a stick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They all got them. I'm like, I don't know. It's not something I would do.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing
Feminine.
Kind of holding a pom-pom.
Yeah.
And it's, if you're an observant person like I am, you notice these sorts of things, even if you're not into cheerleading. But noticing the great reduction in the size of pom-poms over the years.
Yeah.
You know, they went from being just these big, and they make them. Now, when you see a college cheerleader on the sideline with the pom-poms, they're tiny. They're little, and they're just like barely bigger than their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is
Yeah.
that?
I don't know.
I think because you can do, you know, it doesn't constrict you as much. And, you know, those big ones, you know, they're just flapping all over the place. These are tight and compact, and you can, you know, do your hand motions and all, and your hands don't get completely engulfed by the pom-poms.
Yeah.
I've always wondered why it's not palms.
Because you hold it in your palm, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And it is pom-poms, right? Not
It's pom-poms.
P-O-M-P. I don't think so. One of them's pon.
Pom-poms.
Ponder replay.
Okay.
What are you
I mean-
saying, TJ?
Pon-poms.
You're saying pon poms,
Yeah.
They're pom-poms.
and Lindsay's saying poms, like
Yeah,
POM.
which, you know, most people would say go with Lindsay because she was a cheerleader. But everything in the modern is calling them pom-poms. But I think they were originally called pon-poms.
Pon poms.
Well, they should be palm-poms. I mean, that makes more sense than anything if you're holding them in your
They're in your palm.
pom-poms. It's probably harder to say.
Yeah. Nothing now that I'm finding is referring to them as pom-poms, but I swear that used to be what they were called.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Now, I've always called them pom-poms.
Pom-poms, yeah.
Yeah, and I was just saying it pom-poms just a minute ago, see if y'all would notice. But, yeah, I can't be wrong on this.
I can't. Pom-poms. I don't know, but yeah, you're right, because when I was younger, I still have them in my closet. They're black and white from the Boys and Girls Club. I was 5 years old. They're the size of my body.
Really?
They're huge.
Why not call them hand bushes or something like that? That's just
A hand, and they had a huge strap on them.
a strap.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
put the strap over your hand, and
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
just in case you drop, it's still on your.
you get two into it, and they go the pom goes flying.
Or is it pom-pom?
I have no idea.
Pom-pom.
No, I'm just saying what it used to be
Oh,
called.
What
Yeah.
it used to be. Yeah, I don't know.
One of them was a pond.
One of them is a pom.
I swear one is a pond.
Let's see. I'm not finding it anywhere now.
Origin.
I didn't just make it up. Okay, anyway. Yeah, but they did go from being huge
Huge.
to being tiny,
Mm-hmm.
just like the cheerleaders.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
And then,
And my daughter had big ones at the recital, like pretty big ones, bigger than her.
did you do the competitive cheerleading stuff, like with all the stunts and the gymnastics and all that, Lindsay?
We did, or I did, up until college,
Yeah,
and then it was no stunts.
right. Yeah, because I mean, you were on the dance line.
Right.
So when you were in high school and all, were you one being thrown, or were you the one doing flips and all of that kind of stuff?
No, sadly, and I was just talking to someone about this, and we laughed and laughed. I was too big to be the flyer, on top.
Yeah.
I was too small to be the base.
Mm-hmm.
So I always was either the extra that tumbled or the spotter, in the front or the back, making sure they didn't fall. Typically I was the extra because I wasn't tall enough to be the spotter. It was just a cluster. They were like, what can Lindsay do? We'll just let her tumble.
Oh, dear.
So
Yeah.
when all of the amazing stunts and all are done, Lindsay, we want you just to run across in front of everybody
Yeah, that's it.
and give us a herky when you get in the middle with your giant pom poms.
Yeah. Me and my friend Melody, we were the only two that were the same size that were just in an awkward, we were just average. Like we weren't part of the, so we would just sit there and laugh when we have to, they'd be like, Lindsay and Melody, go take a break. We're going to work on a stunt.
Oh, no. All right, meatballs. You get a rest. Right. You get a 15. We're going to work on some real stuff here.
I'll go sit over in the average section.
Yeah.
We'll let you know when we need you.
Yeah.
This is TJ Riggins Extra Funny. Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Table and Twine in Charlotte, North Carolina brings delicious chef-prepared meals right to your door. And this summer, Table and Twine allows you to spend less time in the kitchen and more time making memories with the people you love. TJ and Jody have been using Table and Twine for a while, and they just absolutely rave about it. Everything's made with fresh seasonal ingredients, and it's ready in just 20 minutes. They can even be customized for parties or lake days and special celebrations, and it's all so delicious. Check out the menu and pick your meals at tjriggins.com/table-and-twine.
Hey, TJ and Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. I'm their number one influencer, So go to Cozy Earth by hitting up tjriggins.com/deals and then use the promo code TJ to get 41% off.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Let's do it!
Now, back to TJ and Riggins Extra Funny.
Thank God. During the little break there, I knew I wasn't going crazy. I just had it backwards.
Okay.
Is it pom-poms or pom-pons? I was saying pom-poms, but it's pom-pons.
Pom-poms.
To most people, that fuzzy ball on top of a knit hat and the implement wielded by a cheerleader are both pom-poms, but to traditionalists, they are pom-pons, spelled the way the French, who gave us the word, spell it.
Interesting.
Wow.
Pom-pom. That was stressing.
I know, because I knew that I had seen that written somewhere before with my photographic memory when I was a child, when I was a little boy.
And they probably changed it because it's harder. It's just easier to say pom-pom,
Yeah, just like people would sound like just flipping idiots in America right now if they said crayfish instead of crawfish.
Yeah.
And the actual term is crayfish. That's the scientific term for a crawfish.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Cray.
Cray. Yeah, like you.
Cray.
Cray.
And your pom-poms.
Pom-poms.
Pom-poms. Pom-poms.
Ping-pong. Ping-pong. ¿Tú conoces a ping-pong? Sí, ping-pong.
Oh, that reminds me, you're talking about Spanish. That's the Spanish edition of Shrek that he was doing. There is the sweetest Mexican lady that works at the radio station where I work at night. And she's part of the cleaning crew. And she comes in because when I get there, I got this little, they use it for storage now, but the building is so old. It's got many offices they don't use anymore. And this is like the old conference room. And she comes in there and she just has to check to see if there's trash in there in the trash cans and stuff, because nobody's ever in there. But I'll be in there, and she go, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I was like, "Oh, no, I'll get out of here." No, you're fine. Super nice. So finally the other night I asked her, I said, "Hey, what is your name?" And you know what she said?
What?
Brenda.
Oh.
I'm like, you're a damn lie. You know your name's not Brenda.
It ain't Brenda.
Brenda.
I said, oh, Brenda. Well, I'm TJ. Nice to meet you, Brenda.
Yeah.
Brenda.
I guess.
But,
Was she speaking Spanish?
She speaks Spanish to all the other people that are on her crew, yeah.
Okay.
And and then English is very broken.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm wondering if it's like a lot of nail techs that are from Vietnam or Korea or places like that will pick American names just because it's easier for people to say. They'll just say, I like this name. Like one of the nail techs that my wife uses, his name is Vivian, but her name's not Vivian. She escaped Vietnam during, had to ride out on the back of a motorcycle while they were shooting at her and stuff. And boat people is what they called them back then. She was one that escaped and made it to America. Wow. And her name is just so hard to pronounce. She said, I just like the name Vivian. Yeah, I picked it. I just like it.
It's a good choice.
Okay.
That's a great choice. I love that name.
I love it when they're so different like that.
Uh-huh.
Because my lady her real name is Hien. Hien.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes by Helen. I'm like, that's similar.
Helen.
It would have been more funny if it's like, Ruby.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, but Vivian is not even close to what this woman's name is.
That's what I
she
like
just
about
said,
it. I just liked it.
I like it.
Yeah, that works.
So I'm guessing, I'm thinking Brenda probably did the same thing.
You think?
Yeah.
I would love to just pick a random name. Like I'm gonna be.
What would you be? What do you think? What name suits you, Lindsay? What do you look like? Or what?
Well, growing up, people always told me, you look like a Jessica. Always said that. You look like a Jessica. We're going to call you Jessica. Always. Or we're not going to call you.
We should call you Jessica because that's what you look like.
They mistaken me. Like probably 10 people in my life have been like, you look like Jessica. Is that weird?
Yeah, that's wild.
People have done that to me too.
Really?
Yeah. They say I look like a Ralph.
Ralph.
Ralph or Herb. Those are the ones I've always gotten.
Oh.
Ralph and Herb.
You do not?
No, I'm kidding.
I'm like, what?
Ralph.
I think you look like, let's see. I think Riggins looks like a Jake.
Jake. Yeah, he could be a Jake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A Jake ass. Jake ass. What a Jake ass.
I'd be okay with that. I don't like my names. I'd be fine switching my name up.
Really?
Yeah,
Same.
I never did. I never thought it was interesting or anything like that.
I like my name.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. My real name, not TJ. I like Richie. There aren't a lot of Richies.
There's not. It comes across to me very juvenile, young.
Yeah.
Richie.
Yeah.
Anything with like an E at the end, it's kind of.
But it's original, and I wouldn't go from like a Lindsay to a Jessica. Like those are two blah names. Like Brian, everybody's got Brian, everybody's got Lindsay.
Yeah.
And again, my name is not Richard, so it's Richie. So I'm all, and when I'm if I make it to 80, I'm gonna be an 80-year-old man that has a child's name.
Yeah,
a little boy's name.
A little Andy.
I like it though.
Yeah.
I would rather have a little boy's name than like a Tom for a baby, or like a, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
or like a Steve.
Like my grandmother always said about her name. How did they look at a little precious angel baby lying in the bassinet and say, we're going to call her Ethel Pearl?
Yeah.
She's got a great point. It's like,
that was her name, Ethel Pearl.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Or
my grandfather's name was Ralph Willard.
That's an old
Ralph
man.
Willard, yeah.
He was meant to be an old man. Ralph Willard.
Ralph Willard.
Yeah, my brother and his wife named their last son Henry, which was also the name of the cat name of their cat at the time. They said, "What are you going to do?" And they said, "We're just going to change the cat's name." The cat was like 9 years old. It's like,
You're like, wait, what?
of the 3 billion names you could pick, you're going to name him the same name as the cat, and then not even call him that name. They don't call him Henry. They call their son Hank.
Yeah.
But his name is Henry, and they also changed the cat's name. to Gary.
Gary, that's right.
Guys, what are we doing over there? What are we doing?
Now, that's a name that's hard to look at a baby. I'm going to call him Gary.
Gary, I know, I agree.
Or what about Harry?
Yeah.
A little baby calling little baby Harry.
No.
Or like Jim. I'm going to call this baby Jim.
Jimothy.
Timothy.
But those are all good names.
Yeah, they're
It's
fun.
just,
Classic.
it's just that when they're babies, it's hard to,
Yeah.
Look at a baby and call them like Rod.
Rod. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about Rod.
Or Steve. Like my dad's name is just Steve, not Steven. Like
Oh, really?
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to call him Steve. A little baby.
A little baby. Like the baby should have a mustache already. That's old baby Steve. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. So weird.
But
Bob.
but yeah, you look like a Jessica.
Yeah, I could see that. I'd go
Robin
Jessica, Ashley, something like that.
Ashley.
All generic names.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't look like an exotic person that would,
No.
And when white people try to go into completely unique names, is when they get into soap opera names.
Yes. Like my Goldie.
Yeah, exactly like your goalie.
Yeah.
Um,
It's going to happen. I don't know when or how.
In the 80s, on As the World Turns, there was a character on there named Bianca. And Bianca was the love child of one of the male characters because he had a relationship with, I want to say she was a Vietnamese woman or something, but Bianca was exotic looking. But Southern white girls during that time that were born, there were so many of them named Bianca, and they didn't fit the name at all.
Yeah.
Just little Southern redneck white girls running around named Bianca because they got it
Yeah.
off. They got it off the As the World Turns.
Sure.
That's so funny that I remember that too.
I think
It was
Tom was her dad on As the World Turns.
Yeah. You know who did you ever see the movie 10 Things I Hate About You?
No.
Oh,
Oh
no,
yeah, I
with
did. Yeah, I did. That I was thinking about another one. Yeah, that's the one with Jordan Hewitt, Garrett, Lewitt, whatever his name is,
or
that played
Heath
on Third
Ledger?
Rock from the Sun. What didn't he play in that too?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Yeah, was he in it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. The younger sister was Bianca,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember thinking, I wonder if they got that from a soap opera,
Yep.
from As the World Turns, because I would watch that with. I don't know if I was allowed to, but like my mom would watch it,
Mhm.
and I'd be like peeking in. I don't remember if she even let me.
Yeah, you would have been really little.
Real little,
that.
like 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
I tell you, an exotic sounding name that I really like is Tatiana. Tatiana. That's always like the Czech Republic, Russian, Hungarian. Tatiana.
Well,
You remember Tatiana Ali?
Yeah. Mhm.
All day long, I think of you.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
I remember that music video too.
And we used to do this wedding show. We would host this wedding show in the convention center, and they always had a ballroom dancing school that would be part of it. And then they would send their professionals out to do a groom's dance competition, and they would put a professional dancer with, some of the grooms, teach them a little dance, and then compete. And there was always one named Tatiana. Tatiana.
Sexy.
I love that.
And she was pretty girl. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I am Tatiana. And
Did you
yes,
say
I
that's
am
Russian?
I am pretty girl. Yeah, Russian or Czech Republic, stuff like
It's
that.
time to dance.
When I move, you move. Just like that.
Scary.
It's Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins. Get the latest Extra Funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins.